California cooking, here's what's coming up on today's show. First, I'm taking you to one of the best spots in LA for authentic Chicago-style deep dish pizza. Then I'm making my version of a tuna Nicoise salad. And finally, Tila is showing me how to make the most amazing chocolate chip cookies with a twist. You know, there are a few cities in this country that are known for their pizza. Chicago is one of them. I won't get into the debate about New York versus Chicago, but Gino's East is one of those places in Chicago that is known for their deep dish pizza. And I met the guys that brought Gino's East to Sherman Oaks, and I love their story. Take a look. Childhood buddies right here.
Since we're 14.
How are you guys?
We're great. We're great.
How does it feel to be in your own pizza joint?
It's exciting to be in it with people finally after the long build that we had to get here.
Gino's East of Chicago, well known if you're from Chicago, probably even if you visited. You guys said, we love Chicago pizza, we're gonna bring it to Southern California.
I've been here for 30 some years. I've been bringing back frozen pizzas 12 at a time, like booking my flights at 4 o'clock in the afternoon because I'd have to gather my pizzas before I came here.
Well, who are you bringing them back for?
Myself and my family and a really good friend.
But he's been complaining for 30 years
about this.
Exactly.
That there's no good pizza in Los Angeles.
So is that the complaint from Chicagoans, that there's no good deep dish pizza here in LA?
That is the complaint from Chicagoans. We're a little arrogant about it, but New Yorkers are too, to be fair.
You said we're gonna fix this.
We did. He's been out here for over 30 years, and we've been very close friends since we were 14.
Yeah.
And about 2 years ago, I moved out here, and we decided to go for it, and we've been working on it ever since.
What does it mean, Chicago deep dish pizza to a Chicagoan?
It's part of our identity, among other things. It's, you know, it's a badge of honor that you can scarf down an entire one.
There's a lot of ingredients in it.
Okay,
That's why it
what's
takes
in
so
it?
long. Well, it's kind of built upside down. You start with the crust, and then you have cheese, lots of cheese.
Before the sauce.
Right.
Before the sauce,
Okay.
yeah. And then you have the ingredients.
Okay.
And then you have the sauce on top, and you have a little Romano cheese on top, and then you bake it.
It's so great. You look around, you've got Chicago Tribune headlines, you've got the Cubs and Blackhawks everywhere.
A lot of our own memorabilia all over
Is
the
it?
walls.
Yeah.
Sports is really important to the city of Chicago.
It is.
Yeah.
We're not necessarily very good at it, but it's important to us. Yeah.
And I'm sure when we're gonna have, you know, games, you're gonna have Bulls or you're gonna have the Bears,
Always.
you're gonna come in and watch the game.
We
Here I
have
see.
14 televisions.
See?
Yeah, and each
Yeah.
one can get a separate feed.
Yeah.
So anytime there's any kind of Chicago sports, and LA, we
Right.
put it on.
Yeah.
Am I gonna see how it's done? Are you gonna reveal the secrets?
We'll take you to the kitchen and show you.
I can't wait. Gloves on,
All
fellas.
right, here we go.
Let's make some pizza.
All right.
Some pizza.
All right, so we can start with the dough. You just want to pan it out to the edges.
Okay, but something looks different about your dough. It's orange.
It is. It's yeah.
Golden.
It's golden.
What's
exactly.
going on in there?
It's a little trade secret.
Part of the signature.
Only Gino. So here, you want to give it a shot. You just basically push out to the sides.
Okay.
Keep it nice and even on the bottom. Once you get it up,
Okay.
then you want to kind of begin to
You make a little rim, right?
pinch it up a little.
Okay.
Turn the thing. Exactly.
Oh,
there
look
we
at
go.
that. It actually is nice
Yep.
to do it as a team here.
Yep.
It's
All
not
right.
too bad.
Perfect.
Oh,
perfect.
you're good.
Perfect.
Okay.
All
Keep
right.
going.
So next we want to take about half the cheese on the margarita. So
Okay.
you basically just tile slices of cheese.
And what kind of cheese?
It's mozzarella,
Okay.
whole mozzarella. Yeah.
Go
So we're
on.
gonna take the margarita mix and just
Ooh.
smash it out. We're gonna
That
put it.
looks like a really thick spinach dip.
It
Yep.
is exactly what it
yeah.
is. It's exactly what it is. So, and you're just gonna
Wow,
want
you
to
guys,
kind
should I
of
help you out? And try
Get
to
it
cover the
out.
whole.
Exactly. Now we're gonna take a couple of spoodles of this sauce here.
It's full. Is that too much?
No, that's
no,
good.
you're
That's
gonna
good.
need
You're gonna
more
do
than
Okay,
yeah.
so what do I?
Yeah,
I
just
go
dump it
around?
on.
Yeah, just
Does it
like
go
you
around?
like that.
You can
yeah.
just turn it over and then use the. Take another one. Grab another one.
Okay.
And then maybe like a half more, and
Half
exactly
more,
what you're doing.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep, you're doing
Exactly
great.
what you're doing, and
use
then
the
do it-
bottom to
yeah.
spread it.
And then you spread.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then we're gonna take a little buffalo mozzarella. Here, you
Oh,
can take
nice.
some, and then
Some
spread
fresh
it about.
mozzarella.
All right, and then we have tomato pieces.
Mono
Now
just-
you're gonna take
Okay.
like a sprinkle across
Is
the
this
top.
Parmesan or?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
With that, and then a little basil chiffonade here that we kind of just
Gorgeous.
And of course, then put it in the oven for about 40 minutes when it's a full oven there.
Okay. Now what do we do, guys?
All right, so we're gonna do the Chicago Fire next.
Okay.
But it's basically the same idea. You start at the middle and you push it out to the edges. You make
Yeah.
sure you don't go too thin on the bottom.
So we're gonna take,
Chicago Fire.
we take 9 ounces of sausage that is pressed into a flat patty.
I bring
That's
this
the
over
Chicago
here?
way. You may bring that over here. This is the
Is
Chicago way.
incredible because
Yep.
it's a big old sausage patty.
Yep.
Look at it, 12 slices.
12 slices, and then we
Significant.
have the
Wow, you guys.
patty,
Look
which
at
is
that.
going to come.
And is it
into
a little
here.
spicy? I'm seeing
It's a
some-
little spicy on this. The one in particular on the Chicago Fire is a nice spicy sausage.
Yeah.
Again, a couple of spoodles on the sauce there.
Spoodles.
Then
Some
you're going
red
to throw
onion.
some red onion
You
on
want to
there,
throw some on there?
Yeah.
There you
A
go.
little red onion.
and some of the
Some roasted red peppers.
Yep. So, and then you
Okay,
put
this
the jalapeno.
is the piece de resistance
Yep,
here.
yep, yep.
I love
and
that.
we're ready to throw it into the oven next to the other one.
You guys, this looks so good. It smells so good. That's why you said you can't resist.
I know, you can't.
This is the one with the big sausage patty at the bottom.
Yes, this is the one with the big sausage
Chicago
patty, the
Fire.
Chicago Fire. So here we go. This we're not.
Wow.
There we go. Little cheese pull on it.
That's the 12 pieces
yeah,
of mozzarella.
There we go. There we go. And
Let's see how high we can go with this. Okay.
Keep it coming.
We got it. We got it, you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, do it.
Wow. So much flavor because, like you said, the crisp bottom of the crust. It's cooked all the way through. And that spicy sausage. And I always ask for extra sauce when I eat pizza. You don't need to with this.
No, you don't need to
Yeah.
with this.
Should we try that one too?
Let's go
Sure.
for it. All right.
Make sure that like spinach dip I talked about.
Yeah, it's like a spinach dip bowl, bread bowl sort of thing. It's great. It's great. With the basil, kind of brings out some of the flavor, and the roasted cherry tomatoes.
Wow,
are
you
great.
guys.
We were talking to you about our Italian beef
Yeah,
before.
tell me what's going on with this.
This is Italian beef. So it's thinly sliced. It's put in here, and you can get it dry or wet or dipped. And if you get it dipped, you're not going to be able to pick this up.
But then I see some pickly
Yes.
things going on.
Giardiniera,
This is
Italian
giardiniera.
Ah.
Yep.
And it's wonderful because it's like pickled Fresno peppers.
Right.
Do you like
Yeah, I
jalapeno?
do. I do.
Okay, well,
Now
cool.
this is a typical Chicago
This is
style sandwich.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
And-
Italian beef is something you don't find many other places
Right.
outside Chicago.
Right.
A little hot for you?
No, good. This is like.
But you kinda- once-
decisions here.
I know. And once you start it, you kind
I know.
of gotta commit to it because putting it down can become a hassle.
Exactly.
So,
Wow, you look at the mess I made. This is.
hey,
So this, even if you think you're full, this is a 7-inch pan. It's a deep dish brownie. It's a Ghirardelli chocolate brownie with a scoop of wonderful vanilla ice cream and chocolate sauce drizzled all over it. It comes right out of the oven.
Ooey, gooey,
Yeah.
really chocolatey. It's like everything you want in a brownie sundae. Congratulations.
Thank you.
This
Thank
is
you.
really exciting.
thank you. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's
we're
pretty
very
cool.
excited.
What a good story that friends from back in the day now have their own Chicago deep dish pizza spot. Thank you guys so
Well-
much. I'm going to be back.
Thank you so
Good.
much. Thanks for
Sure.
coming.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. That's exciting.
I'll say I know a couple of guys that
We can get
run
you
the
in.
place.
We can get you in.
Gino's East is open for takeout and delivery right now, and a big thanks to Todd and Dan for taking care of our frontline workers. Coming up, I'm learning how to make the most amazing sweet and salty brown butter chocolate chip cookies. Then, I'm trying to duplicate one of Ari's favorite chicken dishes, but will Levi like it? We'll find out. But first, I'm making a tuna niçoise salad that's perfect for this time of year. That's coming up next. I love it when a salad feels like a meal. That's why the tuna niçoise salad is one of my favorites, and it looks pretty too. Take a look. A lot of ingredients here to make a little niçoise salad. Now, niçoise salad is the salad when you go to the restaurant and it has potatoes and tuna and beans and olives and all kinds of yummy stuff. That's how I like a salad. The more stuff on it, the better. So I thought, okay, let's try our hand at a little Nicoise salad. It's nice because the presentation's really pretty when you see it all finished. And what's great is I don't cook with tuna steak that often. A lot of times, Nicoise salad can just be tuna from the can. To get us started, I've already boiled these little teeny potatoes in the back in just some water. And then our veggies, the little French string beans, some asparagus, I thought would be nice. And the way I do asparagus, they say you'll know the woody ends not to eat. You just go like this. They naturally break where they're no good. So that's how I do my asparagus. And we're gonna put these on a baking sheet. I've got a hot oven, like 450, and olive oil, and I want them to get nice and browned, not too soft, but a little char on them I think is gonna be nice. Salt, some pepper. Okay, now, roll those around, coat them, and these are gonna go in the oven. Now, we've got our little potatoes back here that I boiled. I put some olive oil, some salt and pepper, and then to the potatoes, I'm gonna add some fresh dill. I just think it'll add some nice flavor to the potatoes. I'm gonna cook the fish at the last minute, so I'll put that back there for now. Let me get a platter and show you guys how to start building. And I got some butter lettuce. And the butter lettuce is gonna be our bed for all of the yummy things we're gonna make. So for this dressing, I'm gonna do like a balsamic vinaigrette, some Dijon to start, say a tablespoon of Dijon, balsamic vinegar, some garlic, some fresh garlic. One thing I forgot to grab, I'm gonna do some anchovy paste. I love anchovy paste because it's tangy, it's not fishy, but it adds a saltiness to your dressing that you really can't get any other way. And then you just keep this in the fridge. Some salt, a little bit more, some pepper, stir that. Lemon, some good extra virgin olive oil. And that's our dressing, done. The assembly. And what I like to do is add things together so you know where it is. So you've got some olives over here, these Kalamata pitted olives, and then we've got our potatoes, and then we'll just make a little section over here with our lovely, and I would wait for these to cool. You don't want your lettuce to completely wilt. So I made these are roasted red peppers, and I just charred them on the burner, waited for the peel on the outside to get browned and bubbly, and I just peeled it off, cut it into strips, and put it in olive oil. And now, I had not done that before, but I thought, hey, artichoke hearts, I thought that would be a nice addition. Okay, and then tomatoes. And then let's check on our veggies in the oven, see how they're doing. Time to sear our tuna. So these beautiful tuna steaks, I'm gonna add salt, and then herbes de Provence, which is thyme, rosemary, basil, tarragon, lavender flowers. Some oil in here. And you want to cook it on a high heat, but not high enough where you're burning your herbs. Go, and I'm going to salt the other side too. Our veggies have cooled, because that's the biggest thing. You wouldn't want to put hot asparagus on your lettuce. Asparagus and our green beans, and see how they're nice and brown like that? And they taste so good because they have a little char. And then the tuna is gonna go in the middle. So I let it rest for a couple of minutes, and it really depends on how you like your tuna. See how that just has a little pink in the middle, not too red. I like it like that. You can cook it less, you can cook it more. Put that in the middle. Nice. And the last touch is our hard-boiled egg. I like it when they're just barely cooked in the middle. And the dressing. And voila. Isn't this a beautiful salad, you guys? Who wouldn't love to serve this to their guests? so many yummy things in that salad, and if you can't find the fresh tuna at the supermarket, Italian canned tuna would work just perfect. Coming up, Tila is showing me how to bake the most amazing chocolate chip cookies. Then, will Levi like my yogurt marinated grilled chicken? We'll find out coming up next. I've been watching Jet Tila on the Food Network for years, but I never had the opportunity to meet his lovely wife, Allie, until I visited them at their home, and she made the most delicious brown butter chocolate chip cookie. Take a look. Allie is here to make a chocolate chip cookie that looks, because brown butter's in it, and anything that has brown butter in it has got to be good. But tell us about this cookie and why it's a special recipe for you.
So this is the sweet and salty brown butter chocolate chip cookie, and it was actually the first recipe that I developed in culinary school. And it just stuck, and we kept it around because it was delicious.
Let's make it in your pretty mixer.
Let's do
Your
this.
rose gold mixer.
So I have light brown sugar, dark brown sugar, and white sugar.
Okay.
I'm gonna combine those in the mixer. So we're just gonna give it a quick mix, and then we're gonna add in
The magic
the
ingredient.
magical brown butter. And you want to get all those good brown bits. That's where the flavor is.
And I think it's probably special when you're a mom to be able to bake things for your kids.
It is.
And, see them eat it and enjoy it, whether it be for birthdays or special occasions.
And there are a lot of teaching skills, because I used to be a teacher for 14 years. So there are a lot of skills that you can teach while cooking with your kids. And you're building memories with them.
Exactly.
And that's what I love the most.
Yep.
So now I'm going to add in the eggs one at a time until each one is mixed in.
Okay.
And then a little vanilla. So I'm going to scrape down the sides and the bottom. Now I'm going to combine some flour, a little salt, a little baking soda, and I want to whisk them together because
So
You
incorporate it now.
yeah, I like to do that because I want to make sure that that baking soda is evenly distributed into the flour. Because if it's not, it also can affect the rise of your cookies. And then we're going to add it in slowly in 2 parts. Here goes your first half. So I'm going to mix the rest of the flour and then I'm going to scrape down the bowl. But you also don't want to over mix your cookie dough. So I like a semi-sweet chocolate chip in my cookies because the bitterness of the chocolate kind of balances out the sweetness of the rest of the cookie. I'm using a guitar chocolate chip here. And you can pulse your mixer, so get it locked.
Yeah.
And if you just pulse it, you don't overmix your dough. Now we're gonna scoop it.
Yes. I want to try a little raw cookie dough, right? Just to.
What do you think?
That is really good.
We'll make big cookies today
Yes.
because I think go big or go home.
I agree.
That's my philosophy.
Yeah.
So just fill it up and scrape it along the side of your mixer bowl.
And then you get an evenly shaped cookie. Right?
Exactly. And you're gonna put it on a parchment lined pan. What I like to do is use a little cooking spray and just spray the bottom, and that way your parchment stays in place.
But then you didn't spray the parchment.
No. So we'll probably get 12 to 14 of the larger size.
Yeah.
The recipe in the book would be 18 smaller.
Okay. Would you press them down or do you leave
That's
them like
exactly what we'll do.
Yeah.
But just a little bit, because you want them to hold their shape, so you just press them down just a little bit. Just a little bit like that. Just a little press, just a little.
that? Little.
Yeah.
And then you put.
Then we're gonna sprinkle a little large flake sea salt on the top.
Oh, wow.
So, you know when you're a kid and you're eating chocolate-covered pretzels?
Yes.
That's what this is like. I personally like a little bit of savory with my sweets, so
I'm with you.
yeah, all day long. A little salt is just beautiful.
And I love this salt. I mean, it's not your regular table salt. This would be
No, I like to
little
use
fancier salt.
exactly. I like to use large flake because if you use a smaller grain, it's easy to oversalt your baked goods.
And then you want everyone to
Especially-
see it.
Yeah, because this is just really a finishing salt to get a little bit of flavor. You're not. It's not meant to flavor the whole cookie. So now these would go in your refrigerator for an hour or two. I like to do 2.
Before
and
you
then
put 'em in the oven.
Before you
Why?
put them in the oven, because it helps it to retain their shape. So you'd bake these 350 for 12 to 15 minutes. Little TV magic. We'll do a little
Because
TV
we cannot wait to
TV
chill these
swap.
an hour.
Exactly. Because who wants to wait for cookies?
No. That's why
Nobody.
no one sticks them in the fridge.
Nobody.
Oh my gosh, those look perfect. Look at those.
Voila.
Voila.
Brown butter, sweet and salty chocolate chip cookies.
You see the chocolate chips, you see the flake salt.
You want to try
I
one?
have to.
Try
I
it.
have to.
Try it.
And they're warm. Allie, oh man, these are good chocolate chip cookies. Allie, this was so much fun.
Thank you so much.
As I hug you with 2 pieces of cookie.
Take them all.
Whenever anybody asks me what's my favorite chocolate chip cookie, I always say Allie Tila's brown butter chocolate chip cookie is the best thing I've ever had. Truly. Okay, on to Levi Likes It. Now, I tried to recreate one of Levi's favorite chicken dishes from a restaurant we go to all the time. I tried, but will he like it? Hi, Levi. Will you try the chicken?
No.
Get it right. Just one taste. Okay, how about one taste and you can have dessert?
No, after you take a picture of me, I'm gonna eat it.
He actually ate it, just not when the camera was rolling. But if you want the recipe, you can check out our Instagram at KTLA California Cooking. That does it for us. See you guys next week. Why don't you do some dishes while you're over there? You missed a spot.
Where, here?